Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Central Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
The Chippewas are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll pull it down and turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on that 62-yard run to the house. Here's the return from inside his 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Ivory. Makes the grab. It's Dozier. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Complete to start this drive. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that You want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Finds a tight end. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. On the ground, it's Dalton. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Chippewas pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dalton. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Bowling Green opened up a can. And how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of the MAC should take notice. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. At the 41-yard line. 1st down. Rides the back and leads it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Ivory. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a connection. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Dalton. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Off play action on first down. Looking left. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Dalton. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the move, it's Cooper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They're trying to eat up some clock here. Ninth play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Got it! He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. The Chippewas didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Chips! Fitted in the window for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Whips it out in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Ivory. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
That's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Aggies can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll give it on the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Yates. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
brings up third down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They'll try the toss to the left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Finds his man, it's Dozier. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Jones. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Chippewas will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Ivory. There's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Strategically, guys, it looks to me right now like the defense is onto something. 2 straight plays, 2 straight sacks. You wonder if they've seen something on film or if they saw something earlier in this game that's tipping them off, because right now the offense has no answer.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Yates.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a 1st down.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Chippewas.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 21 over USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls and throws off the RPO. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Ivory. Snags it over the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. New Mexico State lines up quickly. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And he gets to the line and spikes it very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Ivory. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got the tight end. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The give to the tailback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Yates. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Chippewas are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Chippewas had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Central Michigan. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
New Mexico State, 3.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Myers on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
There he goes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off play action.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
First down for the offense.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback running on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabs behind the line. It's Yates. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Chippewas come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Yates. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Copeland. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. And the Chippewas in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Plucks it out of the air. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead down a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Southern Miss answered the bell away from Roberts Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Eagles knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Pulls it in. It's Dozier. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
They'll run the sneak for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
No gain.
And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Ivory. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snagged in the middle, it's Yates. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Ivory. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Find some fresh air. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll be brought down. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Ivory. They've got the screen set up. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
On the screen.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll go to the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
The run from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Second down, they'll go to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up second down.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.